gotta get the bag.
Marco.
Let's go.
Do you like me?
Marco.
Yeehaw!
Yep.
It's bull wrangling time.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We here, babies. We here. We are here.
God did.
We're here. We're back with another stream. I told you I would make up for the lost streams over the last couple of months, and we're doing it.
Thanks, Marco.
You're welcome, and I'm so happy to be here doing it. You know, I'm so happy to be here. You know, come on, guys. I'm a scammer on the internet. Okay.
Money.
I'm here to. We gotta get what they say.
I gotta get the bag.
Thank you. Let's pay some bills, as they say. No, actually, I want nobody to donate this stream. I want nobody to donate, because if you do, you will be proving Scott and Peter right. You will be proving Scott Johnson and Peter Mingles right when they say that my fans are just stupid goons who are so easily influenceable that they will spend their hard-earned money on a YouTube streamer. What idiots. And you'll also be proving Vince Goodrum, the home business king, correct, because he has a new video called Reacting to E-Beggar Always Marco's latest MLM video. Oh, he got me. Oh, he bodied me. Oh, he got me. He got me. So we wouldn't want that, would we? No, we wouldn't. So I don't want any donations this stream because I can't handle the criticism any longer, and, you know, it is what it is. But first, I would be remiss if I didn't say Wagwan to all of the goons and all of the mods and members in the chat. Look at all this green. So much green, we call it. 4 years ago, there was so much green. Everybody's name was green, frankly. Now you look at what they're doing, and Sleepy Joe, Crooked Joe Biden, nobody's green anymore. But it's okay, right? I want to say what up to the mods and members. Lindsay Lou, Enpaz, Shu, Benjamin, Johnny, Alexis with the renewing their cult membership to executive team leader, and Alexis gifting a membership to Sean McNeil. Aww. How sweet is that? How sweet is that? Coconuts, Burger Baron, look at all these members. So many members. They never seen so many members. Billions and billions of members. I know a lot of people at YouTube, they're friends of mine, frankly, and they tell me, we never seen so many members before. It's true. You look at the members, it's tremendous. Will I be allowed to slave labor in the Goon commune to watch the stream? Yes, you will be able to do that. Beyond, congrats on 100 subscribers. Smells like so what you're saying is you're chefing up a bag. That's what I hear. Ni hao, what is up? Okay, am I missing? What's up to everybody in here? Thumbs up the ting. Look.
Come on, Marco. Fuck him.
Wrong button, actually.
Thumbs up the ting.
I only say thumbs up during live streams because live streams are live, and once it's done and put in the archive, it's gone. So I only tell people to click like on the live streams. You notice I don't do it in actual like videos because I think that's lame when YouTubers do it in videos. It's like, if your video is good, people will like it. You don't need to tell people to like and subscribe. On live streams, however, it's a little bit different because, you know, thank you, Hannah. Sorry for
proving them right, but you're awesome.
Thank you. Okay, that's why I was so fucking quiet, because the thing is quiet. Thank you, Hannah. I appreciate that, and it looks like we missed from one other person as well. So sad. What was I even fucking saying? Oh yeah, I during live streams, when people engage with the video, the live stream, it like sends out notifications or shows it up on other people's feeds so that they can also join. And I feel bad when people are like, you know, I get comments after the fact that are like, oh yeah, I never got notified for the live, I would have been there, blah blah blah. So it's especially important to do right now when I'm not on like a strict streaming schedule. We'll get back to a proper schedule soon enough. Hannah, thank you. $15. Sorry for proving them right, but you're awesome. Thank you, Hannah. Why did I think it was $3? It was $15. So big. I thought it was $3. Really, it's 15. We call it 5x. We call it 5 times greater. Good stuff. I need to slur more. So true. Appreciate you guys being here. Wagwan alaikum. So true BA. Precious, what up? Lindsay Lou. Lindsay Lou hitting him with the... Yeah.
Let's indict the motherfucker. Let's indict.
Okay. First thing I want to address with you guys is something quite important. This is with respect, or should I say with disrespect, to a little MLM company called, you might have heard of it, Avon. Avon. Here's article. If you click news, if you type in the word Avon and you click news, you'll see The Guardian, Fox Business, PR Newswire, The Business of Fashion, Wall Street Journal, New York Post, Yahoo Finance, and on and on and on. Owner of Avon in UK files for bankruptcy in an attempt to offload $1 billion.
Billions and billions
Of debt. So let's just do a little bit of reading here, if it's okay. Can I just read right quick? Let me see if this is possible. Let me see if it's appropriate. So appropriate. Okay, here we go. Beauty business that became known for door-to-door saleswomen became the latest Chapter 11 filing over talc-related cancer claims. We love talc. Nobody knows more about talc than me. It's true. Beauty. Oh, yay, there's a paywall. There's a paywall to even read the article. As though the written medium wasn't already clinging on by a thread to stay within the cultural zeitgeist of 2024. As though magazines and newspapers weren't already a thing of the past. These motherfuckers have the audacity to put an article behind a paywall. Look at this one. The Guardian. Would you please subscribe to us? No. I'm just trying to read. Okay, I'll just read it. The owner of the beauty brand... Here, I can share this. The owner of the beauty brand Avon. The owner of the beauty brand Avon in the UK, Europe, and Latin America has filed for bankruptcy as it tries to offload more than $1 billion of debt. Avon Products, Inc., a subsidiary of Brazil's Natura, which bought Avon's non-North American trading business and blah, 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 and we get it. So, a lot of lawsuits. Witch hunt, we call it a witch hunt. They treated us so unfairly in New York City. You look at what they've done to the place, it's so sad. But I don't think this means, I mean, you guys know Avon. I saw ads for Avon in the freaking little, what are they called? Like Walmart pamphlets or whatever when I was a kid. Christmas catalogs, if you remember those. Even you may remember in the movie Edward Scissorhands, Winona Ryder's mom in the movie Edward Scissorhands was an Avon lady. In the beginning of the movie, remember, she's like, knock, 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 Avon calling. Remember that? And when Edward Scissorhands first comes to their house, she's like trying to put foundation on his face, and it's from her Avon beauty consultant kit. Avon is one of those quadruple OG companies, MLM companies, that goes back to the times of like actual direct selling, like a lady walking around, knocking on the door, trying to sell products and recruit you to become a salesperson under her. Obviously, as we've seen documented many times by myself and other anti-MLM creators, the idea of direct selling, or the idea that MLM is direct selling, has been so thoroughly debunked in recent years that it's almost not even worth talking about. But Avon, it's kind of crazy to see a giant like Avon fall to its knees because it's just one of the ancient ones, you know? And I actually think that this does not spell the end for Avon, even though one might think it spells the end for Avon because filing for bankruptcy. I mean, I think people generally misunderstand bankruptcy and what it means, but there's different kinds of bankruptcy. You might file for Chapter 11 bankruptcy, you might file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, and it looks like from those articles that it's only the UK subsidiary of Avon that's filing for bankruptcy. And correct me if I'm wrong, I think chapter 11, I don't remember the difference between chapter 11 and chapter 7, but one of them is basically, it doesn't mean you have no money in the bank. It just means that you're like asking for time to restructure your finances and shit like that. As far as I understand, that's my not unknowing what I'm talking about explanation. But so I'm sure it's not going to be the end of Avon. It's like, you know, several years ago, I heard it was big news. Toys R Us was going out of business, or they were filing for bankruptcy. But there's still Toys R Us in the city I'm from. So Toy Story 5 was announced. Toy Story 5, Incredibles 3, Frozen 3, Moana 2. Oh, my nieces are gonna me calculating how much money I'm gonna be spending in the next 2 years going to the movies with my nieces. Homeless. So that's good. That's good. What up, Danny? What up? Okay. I demanded that they stop teaching my kid how to read in school. It's useless. So true. My mom had Skin So Soft body oil from Avon. It was kind of awesome. That's funny. Vintage Avon stuff is actually collectible. It's so old. Well, more value in that than the opportunity. That dono should have said, "We've worked real hard for this money. Spend it wisely." Let me look. Uh-oh. Why am I not hearing? Why am I not hearing audibly the donation alerts? Do I need to turn this volume up? If I scroll it up, will that do it? Yes, it did. Okay, I should hear it. Monitor and output. I should be hearing it. Why can I not hear? Also, I think I'm deaf in my left ear. A friend of mine yesterday was like, good friend of mine. He knows so much about ears. He told me, he's like, why don't you, he's like, maybe it's earwax. I'm like, no, bro, it's not earwax. I use Q-tips and shit. He's like, oh yeah, well, the Q-tip is actually pushing the earwax further into your ear. Made it up. But, I mean, maybe he's right.
Rain donated 10
Thank you.
Canadian
Yep,
dollars.
Yep.
This is not for you, Marco. It's for my errors and omissions monthly subscription.
Thank you, Rain. Good to stay on top of those mandatory expenses. You know, we wouldn't want to find ourselves in a regulatory kerfuffle now, would we? So thank you for that. Alex FPV, Wagwan, what's up? J Velez, what's up? Coconut said, I heard a funny joke about Avon. Why was the Avon lady walking funny? Because she lipstick. Oh, I get it. Yucky. Also, there's something that I meant to show you guys last stream that I forgot to show you. What up, Rachel? Rachel thinks that coconut water tastes like sweat, and I think about it all the time. Even when I drink, especially when I drink coconut water. So she ruined my life. We call it core memory. Get an electric ear cleaner. Okay. Is the volume low? I'm on my phone and it's almost inaudible. All right, you want audible? You'll get audible when I turn the microphone up. Okay. My buddy's mom sold Avon his whole childhood before they switched to MLM. She made decent money, and when one of her customers started selling, she lost a lot of business. Shows that MLM doesn't work. Exactly. Why would you recruit your competitor, thereby losing a customer? If you recruit someone to your MLM, not only do you lose them as a customer, you've just birthed your own competition. What the fuck? Okay. Coconut water tastes like water that was inside someone else's mouth. So funny. This is what I meant to show you guys last stream, and forgive me, I forgot. This was made by the Loosing Fortunes Radio AI team, who brought you such classic hits as, and bro, this was uploaded 9 months ago, so I have no excuse, who brought you such hits as, you know, these 3 AI episodes with Bob Bobson, John Smith, and Pooter Lil Winky Tingles. These AI Losing Fortunes Radio episodes sound so real, and you know, we had a great time with these last year when we listened to them. But what I didn't know was that 9 months ago there was a Losing Fortunes Radio diss track, Scott and Peter AI Comeway diss track. That's Amway, but come. Let's check it out. And I meant to do this on the last stream where we were reacting to Scott and Peter, and I forgot. So let's check it out right now. Why not?
Welcome to Losing Fortunes Radio. Be sure to disregard us at losingfortunesradio.com. In addition to our marketing.
Y'all really thought it was a regular episode of Losing Fortunes Radio. Psych, it's Pooter on the beat handing out L's to Comway. I'm going to let young Scooter take the lead on this track. And hit him, Scooter.
Thanks, Lil Pooter. This time I won't be handing it back. You young Comway, you're nothing but a scheme selling dreams, but it's all smoke and steam. Your tools are trash, but it's all for cash. Leaving people broke, no success at all. Promises of riches, but it's all a lie. Recruiting friends and family, making them cry. Your products are pricey and quality's low. You're just a cult, and it's time to go. You prey on the hopeful, the vulnerable too, selling false hope. It's what you do, but I'm here to expose your fraudulent game. In the name of Hentai Comway, your reputation is nothing but shame. So pack up your kits, close up shop. Your pyramid's crumbling. It's time to drop. You won't deceive anymore. We'll stand tall, Comway. Your empire's about to fall.
Okay.
One last thing, this is to my ops. Always Marco the Narcomuca Bear. Watch out or you're next on the list. Back to you, Lil Pooter.
This beat was brought to you by the young Glizzy Master Lil Pooter signing out.
Wow.
The world will push you.
Wow. That's all I can say. All I can say is wow. He was spitting. Hold on. He was really spitting. I can't believe that. I can't believe that was real. Well, obviously it wasn't real. It was AI, but it was real to me. Wow. I apologize. I should have started the last stream with that, you know? Why? Hey, as a professional YouTuber who does this full time, who edits or writes scripts or live streams or plans something every single day of his life, and has nearly 100,000 subscribers, I mark my words that I will figure out how to use the Elgato Stream Deck app one day. And when I do figure it out, and I press the buttons that say thumbs up the stream in the chat, or here's the donation link, or whatever, I promise that one day they will work. One day I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out one day. So Bam says rap over this. Yep, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad we like that track. If I was in a boy band with Scott and Peter, that would be our group name would be 5 by 5 by 5. Like 555, but it would be stylized with like X's between, you know? And our logo would be like a pyramid, like me on top and then Scott and Peter. Danny, you've been gone too long, so long. Bars, sounds like he's rapping through a prison phone, makes it more authentic. The fact that their audio is so bad that I genuinely for a while thought that was like I really thought there was credence to the theory that Scott was in jail and that's why the audio was so bad and why they had to limit the episodes to an hour because he's on a jail phone. Music AI, but the bars from the heart, so true. I hope to see more of that Losing Fortunes Radio AI. I promise I'll react to it. And anytime they release something, I'll react to it. Thumbs up the stream, I guess. How many people are thumbs it up? 93, but there's 134 watching. By my math, that means like 90,000 people haven't liked it. How can you become a member? You can click the membership/super chat button and become one, or if you have membership gifting turned on and one of the other members of this illustrious cult is so kind enough to randomly gift memberships, then you know, as long as you have it turned on in your settings that you can receive them, then you can get one. Okay, so anyways, Avon low-key exposed, has so many lawsuits, filing for bankruptcy. What else? Scott and Peter exposing me. 2024 is just the year of people getting exposed, isn't it? It started in January when Cat Williams did that podcast. Because Puffy be wanting a party and you gotta tell him no. And ever since then, it's just been expose after expose after expose. And That is not going to stop today, because today, getting to the title and thumbnail of this video, which you've been looking forward to see, Vince, the home business king, the great one himself, all 493 subscribers and 93 views and 7 likes from 1 month ago, posted a video, E-Beggar, reacting to E-Beggar Always Marco's latest MLM video, Prison Gangs. I have only skimmed this to make sure it was appropriate to watch, and it is. I don't know what the prison gangs thing means, but we're gonna find out. And it's so funny, a day ago, I guess in the lead up to me doing this stream, somebody took the liberty of going through and debunking every single point with timestamps. With timestamp. Thank you, Victor, paying my cult tax. We love to see that. Thank you so much. I like how this sort of has just defeated the purpose of my entire stream, because since I scheduled this live stream, somebody, Shu, is this Shu from like the chat, Shu Murphy, has gone on to debunk every single point that he made. But fuck it, I say we watch it anyways. That's what I say. We're already here. We're already here. Thank you again, Victor Dominguez, Rodriguez, Sanchez, let's see, Gonzalez, what's the one last name that in a movie where there's cops, there's always a cop who has this last name and he's Mexican and they always refer to him as this? Maybe it's Sanchez. Fernandez, that's another one. I mean, that's one of them names. That's all I wanted to say about that. Also, can you tell you... Holy fuck. Can you tell your boy has been dealing with some shit?
God did. It's an evil world we live in.
I take responsibility.
Look at that. I'll give you a minute to look at that.
The goons, man, the goons.
Yes.
She belongs to the streets.
Yes, I can't believe there are people who don't like the sound effects. Yeah, I've been doing fight training. I might have alluded to it a few months ago, but since the beginning of this year, I've been doing pretty intense exercise. I mean, I don't often post photos. Like on live stream, you only see me from here up, so I'm not really, and I'm like wearing baggy shirts, so I'm not like posting like physique updates. But when my physique gets really crazy, I might post a physique update for Scott and Peter. Because yeah, I've been doing pretty intense exercise out here. I've been doing often 2 a day, where I'll go to like the gym in the morning, like a traditional like weightlifting gym, and I'll train with these friends of mine who are bodybuilders, like pro bodybuilders. So it's very tough to keep up with them, but it's good. It pushes me. And then in the evenings, like the same day in the evening, I'll go to this. I don't want to say what the sport is that I'm training, but I'm going. It's fighting. It's obviously hard fighting. So I'm doing these fight classes in the evening and the gym in the morning. So we call it fucking exhausting. It's fucking exhausting. It's so true. But it's good. But it's good. We love to see it. You know, got to be strong for when the MLMs really come to assassinate me, you know? When are you boxing Alex Jones? Soon enough. Not soon enough, actually. Okay, let's react. Let's watch. Let's reacting to E-Beggar Always Marco begging. What is it even called? Begging for donations? Oh, latest MLM video. Here we go. I love it. Already, I love it. Hey everyone, Vince, the home business king. That's what he's gonna say.
Hey everyone, home business king here.
Bro, honestly, can I just say one thing real quick before we start? I need you guys to tell me, like, you know, we're in this parasocial relationship, but I actually need some help on a real level. Is it a flaw of mine? Is it a character flaw or is it a benefit to me that people, grown adults like Scott and Peter, Vince, Dale Calvert, Dominic Izzo, is it bad? Like, is it a character flaw that when these grown men publish public videos saying nasty, nasty things about me and like speculate and make up rumors and create what is happening and create drama and create gossip and try to discredit me and just say the worst things about me, is it a character flaw that despite all that I still like them? Isn't it weird? I think it's weird. I find it weird within my body that despite Scott and Peter's like relentless hate for me, I still like them. Like I still genuinely like I feel like we could just like all this MLM shit aside, I feel like we could just chill and, you know, crack open a cold one and talk conspiracy theories all into the night in the garage. I really would love to talk with these guys about the moon, you know, whatever else. I would have a great time. I think my whole life it's been like that. Like in high school, during lunchtime, I didn't have like a specific group of friends that I always was with. Maybe sometimes I'm with the Asian dudes in the chess club. Maybe sometimes I'm chilling with the bad gal in the hallway. Maybe sometimes I'm going across to the little Dairy Queen and, you know, chilling with like I don't know. I was just always like I could always get along with everybody. I could always find something in common with everyone. And I think it's sort of like if it weren't for the debate nature of these streams that I've done with like Dominic and Vince and whatever, I guess not Scott and Peter, we've never actually spoken directly on a live stream. But like if it weren't for the adversarial nature of those live streams where we're there to debate their life's work, I think we would be able to get along pretty good. Even Dominic, who's like, you know, maybe Scott and Peter are the most ruthless, but Dominic's up there. Like even Dominic, who like so vehemently hates me and is like just objectively a shitty person, I still feel like we would get along, you know? I still like everybody. I don't know how to explain it, man. Stockholm syndrome, yeah. Predicting Arbonne will be going down soon. I agree. What up, Eliza? Yep, bars. We call it Vince making a fool of himself. Classic 4-3 video from 1993. Oh, you guys, it's called vintage, sweetie. You wouldn't know anything about it. He's bringing back a classic aspect ratio. No, it's because I'm in theater mode. See, I'm in theater mode, so it's doing that. Valdez, yep, Valdez, yep. You're such a bad guy, Marco. Puts jazzy music in front of it. Yeah. Two things can exist at once. No character flaw. I feel like that's an adult way of taking on life. Oh, thank you. You just like to torture yourself. I don't know. I just like them. I just love them. I love them. I'll even go that far. Me and Dominic, when we had our private call before we did the debate, we were talking about like Star Wars and shit. You know, he likes Darth Vader. His whole brand is like he used to play the dun 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 music before his streams. Like that was his intro music. Was like the Darth Vader theme. Woo! I love it. I love it. All right. Anyways, let's react to my friend Vince. I still got love for you, Vince.
Hey everyone, Home Business King here at homebusinessking.com. Before we begin, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe. And if you've already done that, thanks. Now folks, it's been a while since I've put any content up on this channel. I've been busy with the
I actually liked it.
other channel, amongst other things, but I am indeed back in the house, you know, without no cat and mouse. And speaking about the cat chasing the mouse, once again, somebody is chasing their tail in circles, and that would be Marco. Apparently, he went and put out a video on how to get rich without MLM. Well, finally, our first educational video from Marco. Let's see what kind of advice he gives. So let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage.
I get from people who are pursuing their pyramid scheme dreams is that I'm not offering an alternative for what they should be doing instead. I love that the audio is like mostly in the one headphone of multi-level marketing. They suggest
Yeah, you're right. You've never offered any alternative to multi-level marketing. The question is, should you even have to offer a alternative to multi-level marketing? The alternative to multi-level marketing is just getting a regular hourly job, you know?
Good night, everyone. He figured it out within a minute and a half of this video. We don't need to be here anymore. It's all good. Thanks, guys. Bye-bye. You actually can't make this shit up. Let's see. I guess, you know what? I guess I don't even need to debunk this video because, as I said, Shu in the comments already did it for me. Here we go, buddy. The very first point at 102. He's not giving you an alternative to MLM. He's saying he's going to talk about how anything else is better overall. This goes right over your shiny bald head. Dude, I love the internet. At this point, I don't even actually have to do any of this, like, back and forth myself. Like, I make a video, they make reaction videos, or Scott and Peter make, well, at this point, it's like a infinite layered web of, like, reacting to them, reacting to me, reacting to them, reacting to me, and on and on. But yeah, I don't even have to make the videos anymore. I make normal videos. They make videos responding to those videos, and then the internet just eats them alive for it. So, but I'm gonna let them cook. I'm gonna let them cook.
Or, investing in stocks. I mean, but for the most part, the alternative to multi-level marketing is just getting a regular hourly job, like myself.
What do you mean, like yourself? I thought you were the home business king. I thought you were an entrepreneur and shit. What do you mean, like yourself? I mean, good on you if you have a job. I prefer to see that as opposed to you doing whatever the hell else you're doing. As far as the anti-MLM lore, it's the drama I look forward to. Yep. I'm here for the lore. Thank you, Danny. Marco, 1/8 of the likes. You're too kind. What can I do? What can I say? Why does he have a statue of you in the background? So funny. That pink is a lovely color on him.
Yeehaw.
Do you like me?
We love it.
Bingo.
So blind that he can see. Now I've seen it all. Don't you need money first before you can invest money in stocks? Been busy. Been stupid busy. Appreciate you, literally, time. All right, let's continue. Just that I'm not actually interested in helping people, but rather making sensationalized videos that these people who have been hurt by MLMs are going to watch so that I can get more views and make more money. It's a flawed premise.
I mean, that is the premise of your channel. You make these videos, and every 2 to 3 minutes there, you're reminding your viewers that they can make a donation to help them out with his legal expenses and stuff. You're always begging for, you're an e-beggar, Marco. You've always been an e-beggar. And you claim these legal fees and travel and wiping your butt and everything.
My butt.
So I don't know what the heck you're talking about on that. And I mean, the proof is in the pudding, folks.
Got me. Got him.
I take responsibility.
Expect to see my Logan Paul-esque "We Need to Talk" thumbnail, or sorry, or the video just titled "I'm sorry," or it's a video titled like "Hi everyone." Woo! I can't wait. Can't wait. Let's see how Shu in the comments is already debunking him. Okay, no, we're not there yet. We're almost there. E-beggar, yes. Legal expenses, yes. Traveling, yes, so that I can be in a part of the world where the MLM cults don't have my address and don't show up unsolicited at my home at all hours of the day and make me feel unsafe and wait for me outside of my gym with video cameras trying to stalk and harass me and go to my family members' houses and create anonymous Facebook. I guess this wouldn't have anything to do with the geography. I'm just sort of outlining the crazy shit that they've done to me in the past. But I mean, look, if these things were happening to you, if you were a former Scientology member and these things started happening to you, and you were fortunate enough, thank you, the pickle.
Dropped a BAG $20 pawn super chat. I have no willpower. The e-begging is too strong. Green heart.
Thank you for that, the pickle. If you were a former Scientology, you know, disciple, and you left and you started getting harassed, and you happened to have a, you know, I guess you would call it a network. You know, I have this YouTube channel. If you had like maybe platform is the better title. If you had amazing people out there like the pickle, we call him the pickle. If you had people out there that were willing to support you and knew what you were going through and were willing to help you, Vince, wouldn't you also make the most of it? I mean, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to be going through these impossibly like difficult things and not accept any help? You know, what do you I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. This is something I've talked to you guys about before, but it's like with these people, anything you say and anything you don't say, they will just spin and flip it against you. If I make YouTube videos about MLM and they get no views, they'll say you're wasting your time, go do something else. When the videos go viral, they say, oh, it's just misinformation. You know, negative news spreads faster than positive news. It's just negative sensationalized content. Thank you, Alexis. Appreciate that. Congratulations to Cats for getting the membership from Alexis. If it gets views, they'll say it's sensationalized and I'm just doing this for clicks so that I can become a famous YouTuber. When the videos go viral and they get ad revenue, or when I do live streams and people donate from their own free will, by the way, me getting donations is not a guarantee. I've done countless hours of live streaming in the last 5 years where I made $0. If you were to average out all the time that I've live streamed in my 5 years on YouTube, with every dollar I've earned from it, and like averaged it out per hour, it's probably not actually that it's probably actually not that good. Om Prakash Swain, thank you, bro. I would like to see Marco as an e-beggar, cat ear headphones and everything. I would do that. I would do that just because I know how much it would piss off Dominic and Vince and Dale Calvert. We got to do a follow-up with Dale, by the way. What happened with his collectibles MLM? That had to have failed instantly, right? And Vince and Scott and Peter. But what was I saying with that? Where was I even going with that? Yeah. Oh, that's what I was going to say. If I do thank you for reminding me, my brain. If I do a live stream and people are donating or whatever, I do a video and it gets really successful or whatever it is, they're going to say you're just doing it for money. And it's like the irony of that when they're in...
I take responsibility.
Thank you, Om Prakash Swain. It's hilarious that they say that when their entire... Skip. When their entire cult religion is about money. It's all about money. It's all about like shaming people for being broke. It's all about, you know, constantly uploading videos to social media to try and convince people that you're not in a pyramid scheme. By the way, no real job, no real legitimate thing would ever require you to make a single statement, video, Facebook post, etc., trying to convince the world you're not a pyramid scheme ever. You would never have to do it if you were in a legitimate thing. Did you know that? Isn't that interesting? If anybody is trying to convince you, if it ever comes up ever, at any point in your, you know, involvement or prospecting of some company, if it ever comes up that they have to convince you that it's not a pyramid scheme, just walk away, bro. Just walk away. I hope you've been watching this channel long enough that you just walk away. Thank you. Congrats, Crony Johnny, for getting the gifted membership. Welcome to the cult. Okay, here, let's continue. Let's continue. used to support a false conclusion. So today I'm not only going to explain why this complaint is nonsense, but I'm finally going to do the thing they've asked me to do for a long time.
Rain donated 10 Canadian dollars. I forgot to pay for my startup kits for my potential clients.
Why would you not have the inventory loaded, stacking up in your garage for when all those customers inevitably start coming to join your business? You're not wasting money. You're not even spending money, as a matter of fact, Rain. You are investing. And we love to see a girl boss, girl bossing, hashtag entrepreneur, hashtag boss babe, hashtag boss bitch, hashtag mompreneur. Get that shit, girl! Thank you. Tell you what you should be doing instead of MLM. When I was in 5th grade, this speaker came to our school to talk about the dangers of cigarettes. And he had all these statistics for why cigarettes were bad for you and why you shouldn't do them. And when I was in junior high, we heard from a guy who was a recovering alcoholic, and he told us about how alcohol had destroyed his health and ruined his marriage and ruined his life, basically, and why we shouldn't drink alcohol. After either of those presentations, neither myself nor anybody else around me got up and said, well, if you're so smart, what should we be doing instead of smoking cigarettes and drinking?
Okay, what does cigarettes and alcohol have anything to do with multi-level marketing?
Bro, I love how, I'm going to rewind 5 seconds. No, 10 seconds. I love how you can see his brain thinking. You can actually in real time see his brain working, trying to formulate a rebuttal to this. Why do these people not prepare in advance? Let's just watch again.
Okay, what the...
Watch his eyes moving around in his head.
Okay, what does cigarettes and alcohol have anything to do with multi-level marketing?
We're making it up. Danny says, I was told the donations were mandatory. Yes, forget all that I said. They are mandatory. They are. I'm reading your comments on my phone. Don't worry. They both destroy your life. Benjamin, don't be so harsh, Benjamin. He didn't understand the analogy. Let's not bully him. All right, let's see what Shu, my loyal defender, my shield, has said in the comments. Point 3, if an anti-smoking drug or alcohol, etc. presentation occurs, it would be stupid to ask the presenter, oh yeah, if you're so smart, what's a better use of my time instead of smoking/drugs? The point is so very clear, my dog understood it. I love the internet, bro. I love the internet, genuinely. Oh my god. I can't believe that. I can't believe you've done this. By the way, why do I not have the I can't believe you've done this as an audio on the Stream Deck yet? I guess I just prefer to say it, but I also prefer to do the Trump impressions, and I still have those on there. 172 watching, 124 likes. We'll get there. We'll get there. Fez, 2 super chats. Let's go. Fez Shazer, hope I'm saying that right, says, that's what PBD, Patrick Bet David, and the like do. Create hyper energy content, going through puberty, and then scam people along the way. An example is PBD annual conference. People like that are just intellectual whores. Thank you for the first time donation from Fez Shazer. Axel Foley, Wagwan, big man. Maribel Blue with a $10 super chat. You threw him for a loop with that question. LMAO, I take responsibility. Thank you, Maribel Blue. You know. An old friend tried getting me into Amway. I told him I would go to the seminar, and I told him I was there and on my way, only to not go and leave him calling me numerous times. Oh, fuck. What up, Danielle Watson? Appreciate you ruining your sleep schedule for us. The Pickled Pepper, a.k.a. Susie, FKA Susie. What up, Susie? You missed nothing except the Scott and Peter AI rap diss track. That was pretty special. A rainstorm
Maribel
of bags.
Blue unfiltered drop.
Of course. And Avon filing bankruptcy. So not too much. Not too much. Okay, let's continue with this here.
Whatsoever. They're of no relation whatsoever. You know, these things were taught at my school. And guess what? People still grow up and drink and smoke, you know.
Missed the point. Missed the point.
You see me smoking a cigar, and of course, I always have a little bit of alcohol in moderation whenever I go out. So, I mean, but the purpose of smoking and drinking is not to make money, but it's to relax. So, these things are completely unrelated.
I'm gonna give him a point for that one. I'm gonna give him that one. Even though he's completely incorrect and he missed the point, I want to just pretend that this is a challenge. So let me give him a point for that. I already clicked like on his video, so I'm trying to lift him up as much as I can. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. Michael McDonald, y'all. Grade 4 Catholic school, grade 5 Catholic school assemblies were not the same without that song. If you did not have that song spinning, if you listen to me, if you did not have that Michael McDonald, You Raise Me Up with the interpretive dance along with it, sitting on the floor in the library or in the gym during the assembly, you didn't have a good childhood, ladies and gentlemen. You didn't have a good childhood. So, you know, sometimes you just gotta hit them with the "You Raise Me Up" chorus when they're not expecting it. Always, don't miss these streams because you never know what type of energy I'm gonna be on. Maybe I show up on the stream with a bunch of looking like I got hit by a fucking car and singing "You Raise Me Up." You never know. You truly never know. Okay, let's continue. Wrong button. Drinking alcohol, as though they expected the recovering alcoholic to say, oh yeah, don't drink alcohol, just drink sugary drinks all day, it's not as bad for you. It's still terrible advice. The point here is that preventing harm, consumer awareness, consumer education, whatever you want to call it, is valid enough on its own. In my case, I feel like if I'm able to prevent someone from joining an MLM in the first place, that's arguably more than half the battle. Because if they never join an MLM in the first place, they never have to deal with all of the negative consequences that happen once they finally wake up and leave. Let me pause it. Sev says, oh, thanks, Vince. I didn't realize smoking wasn't about making money. Danny, if it has a product, it's not illegal. Duh. If I rob a bank and then sell you the gold I found in the bank, it's legal because rules. So true. So true. Nasty person, that Danny. Nasty person. Yo, fucking with my... Hey, I'm gonna do a Dono Gold to sing any song you want. Bring it back to the 2019 live stream days before I knew about all this, before I was really locked into the MLM niche. Sometimes I would just put the stream on and make a Dono Goal, and I would say, here, $20, I'm gonna sing any song you want. I don't even care if I don't know it. I'll pull up the lyrics and a karaoke version on YouTube, and I'll have those two tabs working together, and I'll just go. You know? Might fuck around and sing a rendition of Bartender by T-Pain and Akon, arguably my favorite song of all time. Broke up with my girl last night, so I went to the club. And then you do, I went to the club. Got on a fresh white suit and a mini coupe sitting on dubs. I'm just looking for somebody to talk to and show me some love. If you know what I mean. Yo, wait up. Y'all, nah, not for free. This is different. This is... That's the after hours R&B stream when I put on my tuxedo. Wait up. Okay. Sorry to hear about your sister Axel Foley being in amway. Josh Groban. Oh yeah, he is. Order my steps in your word, dear Lord. I got the Black Church records on deck too. They're in here. Come on. I was born by the river. Come on now. I would love to go to a black church just once in my life, man. Purple and gold. Purple and gold robes. Whoever came up with that deserves an award bigger than the one they undoubtedly already have received for inventing the purple and gold robe. It's just different. I remember as a kid, I watched Sister Act, you know, the Whoopi Goldberg film, and it's like, dude, that looks way more fun than this Baptist church that I went to as a kid. Stale fucking ginger snap cookies and juice that was so watered down, I couldn't even tell you what flavor it was. It could have been orange, it could have been apple. Even the color didn't indicate to you what flavor it was. It could have apricot, you know, of course. You know. Have you ever heard of Paycation? No, I have not heard of that. Sounds legit though. Those after hours R&B streams go crazy hard. Did Marco go to Sunday school? You know it. We would be happy to have you. Thank you, 5-1 Sherry. I would love that. I would love that. Okay, let me get back. Let me get focused. Here we go. Oh no, hold on. What did my staunch defender say in the comments? Okay, no, we're not there yet.
You know, he's almost acting like you join an MLM and you completely lose your life, you know, and you end up homeless out on the street begging for nickels.
Yeah.
Sort of like how Marco begs for nickels.
He got me. He set me up and he got me.
His live streams every single week. Folks, number one, people are smart enough to make their decisions in life as far as to how to make money.
Well, it's not about people being smart, Vince. It's about people being vulnerable and getting taken advantage of. Even very smart people have been lured into cults and scams before.
But the vast majority of people that join MLMs and fail, guess what? They go back to their regular jobs, you know.
Well, wouldn't it be better if they never joined the MLM in the first place? In that case, Vince?
What he is talking about as far as failed relationships, those are the extremes of anything. I mean, that can happen in any type of hourly job as well, you know. That's why there's a bunch of shootings at these workplaces.
What the fuck are you... Literally, what the fuck are you talking about, Vince? I don't think I've ever seen someone in an MLM who's like a moderate MLM person who like is truly hands-off and truly chill about recruiting people and is like, yeah, I'm in this MLM, but it's okay. You don't... Like, it literally alters... It's built into it, the fact that you have to recruit, that you end up looking at everybody as like a mark and a potential downline, and you take it as a personal slight when people don't want to join your downline because you've been taught from likely the very first opportunity presentation in whatever the MLM is that it takes a special kind of hardworking, self-believing, mindset, woke person to become successful in this. And so thus, the opposite of that is when somebody doesn't want to join this, well, they must not be cut out for it. At the same times, MLMs will contradict themselves by saying, anyone can do this, and then when people inevitably quit and or fail, they will say, well, it's not for everyone. We still need people to flip the burgers and make the coffee. Which is it?
Now, I can go and say that because I'm working an 8-hour job, you know, that's the reason why this person went off and started busting caps in a building and started killing a bunch of people.
Literally listen to that again. Because I'm working an 8-hour job, that's why someone... The way he looks away, too, it's like even he knows what he's saying is complete nonsense. You guys, and I'm saying you guys as in Scott, Peter, Dale Calvert, Vince, Dominic Izzo, etc. Just watch the video once first, make some notes, fucking put it into Chat GPT, like take the transcript of the YouTube video, Command A, Command C, copy it, Command V into Chat GPT, paste it, and say, give me rebuttals to every point made in this video. Cheat if you have to, please. It's too... Just put in some effort. Make a note. Watch it once first and make little jot notes of what you're going to say.
Because I'm working an 8-hour job, you know, that's the reason why this person went off and started busting caps in a building and started killing a bunch of people. And a lot of times the stress of that is the case here. But remember, folks, these are extreme cases, not the normal. And what Marco is trying to make it out to is that, it's normal for someone to join an MLM to lose their livelihood, to lose their family
True.
and everything, to lose all
True.
their friends.
True.
I mean, it's BS.
Oh, got me. Got me. Danny says, my favorite thing about black churches is people will just bring their own instruments. I saw a lady take a fish-shaped tambourine out of her purse. I swear to God, let me go to a church. I'll play the triangle just for the irony of it. Take a drink every time Vince says, you'll be dead in 3 minutes. Yep. And the African Americans, they love me, frankly. We go to the black church. We call it black church. And I will make black churches so great again. When 4 years ago, black churches were everywhere and they were doing so good. You look at the numbers, you look at the churches, and now under sleepy, crooked Joe Biden and laughing Kamala, LAFFIN', there's no black churches anymore. Dude, I listened. I mean, I couldn't listen to all of it, but I tried listening to the Donald Trump, Elon Musk interview on X. Both of those guys, like that thing, you could tell me right now that whole thing was AI, and I would believe you, because both of them just like literally Trump's position on anything can be so like he'll never say like a specific stat. He'll never give you like a specific point. He'll just like make the most blanket statements. He'll always be like, for example, you talk about something somebody else did or something that happened under Biden, right? And he'll say like, you look at, those are the important words, quote, you look at blank with Biden and it's so bad, terrible, unbelievable, so, such a disgrace. That's that. If you want to talk about something that's good, you look at blank, you look at what we did with blah, 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 and it was so good, tremendous, unbelievable. I know a lot of people in nuclear, they're friends of mine. Nobody knows more about nuclear than me. It's true. And they all tell me it's insane. Tratino, I'm going out with friends, or I'm out with friends because I'm a loser, but I'm gonna watch on replay. Thanks for slaying Marco. Appreciate you, Tratino. The pink shirt is nice. So these people just crash out when flipping burgers and whip out the rocket launchers. Exactly, crony Johnny. You hear about all the... I mean, look, Vince makes a great point. As many stories as I've heard about people joining an MLM and losing their relationships because they turned into a brainwashed zombie and lost all their money and tried recruiting all their friends and family to the point that nobody even wanted to talk to them anymore because they just... What the fuck? I've heard equally as many stories about people working a normal job and then just one day deciding to shoot up the place. So true. I'll give you another point for that. Let's give him another point. Danielle. What the fuck?
Danielle Watson donated 10 Canadian dollars. My first bag drop?
First one? First goon tax paid. We got to get them numbers up, Danielle. We got to get those numbers up, but thank you, Danielle. We love to see it. We love to see it. We love it. We call it strong cult. So strong. So strongly. We're doing it so strongly. Oh, they cut my sound. Yay, they cut the sound. I don't know how long the sound was cut for. I didn't notice it, but... Okay. My phone woke up as trying to connect to OBS as the microphone source for no reason. Can't be the horrible state of mental health in the U.S. Exactly, the pickle. The pickled pepper, Susie says, never met an MLMer who hasn't lost relationships. Exactly. ChatGPT response, no, you're a scam. So funny. Oh, Jared also said earlier, I meant to read this comment from Jared. He said, give me money here, and puts the Streamlabs link. Marco will forward the payments. I promise. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Read The Cult of Trump by Dr. Hassan. I don't know. I think I get it already, you know. I've read 2 of Steve Hassan's books. I think I get it when it comes to Trump, you know. Shout out to Trump. Black church, black jobs. Bad Dog says, I listen to it. Literally hear you and Shane Gillis when Trump speaks. He's a parody. Shane Gillis does a really good Trump. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Talking about Trump's ear. Like, do y'all not remember only a few weeks ago when Trump was at the fucking, what is it called? The GOP convention, and he talks about the shooting, and he's like, I'm going to talk about this, and then I'm going to never talk about it again because it was so painful. And then a few weeks later, he's on X, whatever, Twitter Spaces with Elon Musk talking about it. 2 weeks. That's another thing with Trump. He'll always say, 2 weeks. We're going to get it done on day 1, probably within the first 2 weeks. Day 1, we call it 2 weeks. I love it. You look at the recruits under Sleepy Joe, quite frankly, it's abysmal. Yeah. And also, honestly, I'm so checked out when it comes to actual giving a fuck about politics, because if something bad happens under one candidate, thank you, Danielle Watson, with the second first bag drop. So really, it's the second one, but we call it the first again. We don't call it the second, right? We call it the first again. If something bad happens under Joe Biden, or for example, a Democrat president, that president will say, oh, well, it's only we inherited this problem from the last president, so really it's his fault. And then if something good happens under the next president, the previous president will say, oh, well, they only have that because we did such a good job setting them up. And it's like, what the? How do I know who to believe? I don't know anything. Anyways, Vince is so unintentionally funny. They all are, man. What up, Liz Smith? Caught a live. Yes, so true. I am just now finishing my black job, says 51 Sherry. Long work day. So much hip-hop and basketball. Black jobs. Singing in a choir. Hip-hop and basketball. We had so much hip-hop and basketball when in 2020. We were handling it so good. They love Trump. the African Americans, they love Trump. And you look under Biden, you look at what they're doing. There's no more hip-hop. That's so stupid. Okay. That dog does a really good Trump impression too. Sorry, Vince is so boring. That I have to like go off and entertain myself by like singing songs and doing impressions. Okay. Look at my fellow African American friend right here. Okay, I'm done. I promise. No more Trump tonight. Promise. Financial ruin, the destroyed relationships, the mental manipulation, the shame, the guilt, the loss of time. None of these things occur if they never join in the first place. They don't have to go to therapy. They don't have to try to rebuild these burned bridges. They don't have to try to start from zero financially. Crazy Kamala. Sorry, I'm done. Or oftentimes it's worse than zero. They're in the negative. I think it's a lot easier to become defensive.
What is he talking about? Going to therapy? I know someone that does need some therapy, that's for sure.
Oh, he got me. Oh, he got me. He got me real good. He got me. Where is it? Oh, there we go. He got me. Okay, let's see my hero shoe in the comments. Point 4. Hourly jobs pay something. Being smart has nothing to do with working for months/years at an MLM, making a personal overall net loss. Relating working an 8-hour job to becoming an active workplace shooter is utter nonsense. Get his ass. Get his ass. I'm just literally here on the internet stirring the pot. these live streams are honestly just fun for when I'm not like, you know, most of the daytime is spent of me like, you know, I'm editing a video together, like one that's like more analytical. I feel like there are people, there's probably like a contingent of my subscriber base that only knows me from like my published videos where I'm usually being very serious and like, you know, thoughtful, I guess. But the live streams are a whole nother fucking, we call it a whole nother side. Point 5, losing time and not getting paid takes a burden on you in many ways. How did you misinterpret that? Okay, let's keep going. We're almost, you know, we're doing good. Thank you, Susie. Sherry, you're the best, bro. Sherry, I just left my black job. Long day. Long work day. Black jobs. Mexican jobs, black jobs. Oh, fuck. I don't want to do any more Trump, but you guys just give me such good comments. Some of my best friends are hip-hop basketball coaches at Black Inner City High, frankly. Thank you for that one, Jared. Yeah, I got to do that more. That's one. See, and also if I was standing, it'd be better because Trump always does this little, like, he does this little hop thing where he'll be like, he'll be like, no, hold on. He'll be like, you look at our amazing First Lady, Melania. That's what he'll do. He'll do like a little hop. I don't know how to explain it. Some dancing. We love dancing. I was never on Epstein Island. Okay.
Oh, well.
And deflect the blame back onto me and say I'm not doing enough or I'm just doing this for clicks and views and money than it is to look in the mirror and say, you know what, maybe I made a mistake, maybe I've been duped, maybe I've been scammed. Obviously nobody wants to admit that, so it's easier to take refuge in your mental fortress of deflections and justifications and false equivalences than it is.
You know something, when people get fired from a regular job, you know, the only thing that you're going to hear from that person that was fired is bad things about the company. They do this, they do that. You know,
I see. So they're just disgruntled employees.
Just normal. So again, where is this going? I want to hear how to get rich in MLM, you know?
LOL. Is to admit it. And it's obvious to me what these people are crying. Thank you, T-Bone Savage. Thank you so much. Crying out for when they ask me to provide an alternative. T-Bone Savage, a fucking wrestler's name from the 70s, you know? T-Bone Savage. Thank you for that, T-Bone Savage. To what they should be doing instead of MLM. They want me to show them something that carries with it the same promises that MLM carried when it was introduced to them. Never mind the fact that the things they were promised by this MLM were not true. Bars. Let's see. Point 6 anchors his first point at 102. He's not here to give an alternative to MLM. Okay, 1 second. He's not here to give an alternative to MLM. He's saying that he's saying he's going to talk about how anything else is better overall. Sorry, I can't read. This goes right over your shiny bald head again, eating his ass up in these comments. Here we go. Ryan McDonald, thank you so much for the super chat. He says, always enjoy the content, man. Shout out from Huntington Beach, Mar-a-Lago. Huntington Beach, home of the beautiful Mar-a-Lago. I know it's not, but you should do a Northwestern Mutual vid. They target tons of non-target college students. We call it the targeted non-targeted. I didn't actually understand what that means, but thank you, Ryan McDonald, perhaps related to Michael McDonald. You raise me up. We call it Goon Tax. Hate going in for system upgrades tonight. Better than opportunity Zoom meetings for free. So true. Okay, thumbs up the ting. We have 182 people watching, 150 likes. It was the biggest inauguration ever. We had 182 people, they tell me. Probably more. Probably more. He would say some shit like that too, right? Like he would have a solid number and then he would just like embellish it just cuz, you know? Non-target, aka smaller schools. Oh, I see. Okay. Anyone else see Jordan Peterson looked like he was on with some MLMers recently? Oh, that's a shame. He did speak at Patrick Bet-David's conference back in the day. Michael McDonald has a perfect song for MLM defenders. What a fool believes. What a girl wants. What a fool believes. That one. Passive income, time freedom, unlimited income, all of these things were lies. And for me to sit here and tell you, here's the other thing that's gonna make you get rich quick in 6 months and have unlimited freedom, and you're gonna be sipping a pina colada on the beach if you do this. If
Joe
you like
Sekabuko
pina
donated 10 Canadian
coladas,
dollars. Wagwan.
getting caught in the rain. Where's the wagwan? If you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain. You know, it took me forever to realize that that song, Escape by Rupert Holmes, a.k.a. the Pina Colada song, that's about a guy cheating on his wife and his wife subsequently cheating on him. And they happen to end up cheating on each other unknowingly with each other. That's what that song is about. And I don't know, I mean, movies only ever play the chorus part, which is like fun and romantic. But the song is, all right, I guess we're doing this. I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn-out recording of a favorite song. So while she laid there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. And in the personal columns, there was this letter I read. Boom, 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 boom. If you like pina coladas. Fast forward. The next verse, he says, I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean, but me and my old lady had fallen into the same old dull routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad, and though I'm nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas, getting caught in the rain. The chorus actually varies the words a little bit different from the first one. And then in the final verse, he says, so I waited with high hopes as she walked in the place. This is, he's waiting with high hopes in the bar, in the club, whatever, for the new bitch that he found from the personal columns in the newspapers. And they're now having this anonymous meeting. I waited with high hopes as she walked in the place. I knew her smile in an instant. I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady. And she said, oh, it's you. Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, I never knew that you like pina coladas. And that's the song. So both of them went to cheat on each other. Both of them had unknowingly written to the newspaper personal column to try to go have an affair behind the back of the other. And it just so happened that in this fictional song lyric, that the person that they got paired with to meet was each other. And to think, as though it wasn't fucking crazy enough, to think that once they saw each other, they laughed. And she laughed and said, oh, it's you. Then we sat for a moment and she said, I never knew. Like, okay, is this supposed to be heartwarming now? Like the message is that they just needed to have more communication in their relationship so that it didn't feel so dull and to keep the spark alive. We're not gonna, I would have been in there like, bitch. I would have been in there like, bitch. What are you? Trifling ass. The fuck? Thank you. Here's my Rain. Here's my pay for the office rent and my WFG. Thank you. So true. Alexis. Thank you, Alexis. Just paying goon tax. Greetings, Marco. Alexis carrying this stream on her shoulders tonight. We love it. It's crazy. It's crazy. God, man. That's my Jordan Peterson impression. God, man. It's like, oh, what the bloody hell are you doing, you know? It's like, God. clean your room. Jordan Peterson's different. Have you heard of Purium, buddy? Go look at my live streams. I did several streams on Purium. Just recently we did a debate with a guy from Purium. Imagine meeting someone from an ad in the paper too, right? Vince looks like the Mucinex monster. Mucinex monster. Yo, that's not nice. I'm not even gonna share that. Vince is handsome. Very drunk in at the end of the stream, loving it. He was not seeing a hookah, but bro, I just listened to these words for the first time last year and it blew me away, right? The fuck is on the bottom of my foot? Thank you, Affinity Life. And they say romance is dead. Task failed successfully as song, yep. What the fuck? What the fuck? Thank you, Jose Kabuko. Thank you to God. And thank you, Alexis Artemis. All right. Let's try to finish this Vince video. Would mean I am also lying, and someone who is demanding that I produce this fantastical business opportunity is lying to themselves. It doesn't exist. The only get-rich-quick scheme is selling a get-rich-quick scheme. Know that if you join... Bars. What's he going to say to that? How could you possibly disagree with that?
The only way to make money in a get-rich-quick scheme is to sell another...
No, already misquoting me.
Get-rich-quick scheme.
No. I said the only get-rich-quick scheme is selling a get-rich-quick scheme.
Good logic. Interesting.
Oh, he got me. Point 7. The only way to get rich fast is to scam people. You somehow missed that. Join an MLM. It is designed for you to lose. Okay. Not just your money, but your friendships, your dreams and aspirations, your soul. And that if you want to be one of the few people in MLM who actually does make money, that you will have to deceive and hurt and sell the lie to other people in mass. I don't need to cite statistics for you to know that things are more expensive than ever. Rent is expensive, food is expensive, gas is expensive. We're all living it, we're all feeling it, we all know. And
no.
I'm wrong.
Inflation has been around for hundreds of years, since the birth of this nation.
Oh God.
There's always been inflation. Yeah, we know that rent is higher and food is higher. This is why people join MLMs or actually pick up a second job. I mean, I still don't see the point, you know. What are you trying to sell, Marco? I mean, I'm just curious. What are you trying to sell? Why don't you get to the point?
I'm trying to sell this. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up. Oh, fuck. It was flat.
Point as far as to what you think how to get rich at MLM, you know.
Okay, here we go. Here's another comment from my hero, Shu. While he is hammering the most important part, you're fake, yawning, rolling your eyes, and talking about how it's nonsense, brutal. He's clearly talking about how you can't make money in an MLM without lying and deceiving people in mass. Point 8.5. It's the worst inflation period in 40 years. His point is times are tough right now, and people want to make easy money and thus fall victim to these people who are lying in mass. You're chopping his ass up right now, Shu, and I couldn't have done it better myself, to be honest with you. I could have, but, you know, we're here. Also, I need the shot of Vince going like, I need that shot. Hold on.
No.
Hold on, where is that? Where was that? Yeah. Here. Ready?
Quick scheme. Know that if you join...
I need to screenshot this and make like something out of it. Here, hold on. Wait for the eyebrow to go up. Oh. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay, hold on, I got this. I'm gonna capture it perfectly. Yeah. Yeah, here, perfect. Watch, I'm gonna... Perfect. Could y'all see me screenshotting that? Like, did it show up properly? Oh no, it doesn't show you like the Mac OS overlay, but I did like Command Shift 4 and I drew the little square over him and I screenshotted it. Okay, here we go.
They're Interesting.
Not just your money, but your friendships, your dreams and aspirations, your soul. And that if you want to be one of the few people in MLM who actually does make money, that you will have to deceive and hurt and sell the lie to other people in mass. I don't need to cite statistics for you to know that things are more expensive than ever. Rent is expensive, food is expensive, gas is expensive. We're all living it, we're all feeling it, we all know. And
No. Yeah, we'll pick up a don't you get a joke to where he's just what you think how to get rich at him.
I'm about to learn a new word. Stagflation. What is that? A situation in which the inflation rate is higher, increasing, the economic growth rate slows, and unemployment remains steadily high. Yeah.
MLM, you know. Somehow I'm thinking that this video is some sort of just big giant joke to where he's just spouting the same stuff that he always spouts.
I mean, it kind of is, Vince. Yeah, that's the... I would hope that you could have seen that I was being facetious when the title of the video is how to get rich in all caps without MLM. And by the way, if y'all can see this, he made this reaction video when my video was only up for 4 hours. Look at this, 4 hours ago. It says 4 hours ago he's watching it. So he literally reacted to this video very shortly after it was released. It's like, bro, just prepare a little bit.
And MLM schemes take advantage of these factors to prey on your desperation, to suspend your rational thought processes. Make sure you don't do any due diligence. Make sure you don't ask simple clarifying questions so that they can separate you from your money. The desperation at the heart of the question of what do I do instead of MLM is likely the same desperation that got these people into an MLM in the first place. The lies that they are told about the vacations and the Rolex and the private jets and the money are exciting. They are sexy. The truth is not exciting or sexy. The truth is that even if there are environmental factors that benefit you, and
He a fan. So true. Let's see what my hero is saying in the chat. They are so vague about how much money you make, how you make it, the numbers, etc. Rolexes and Lambos are designed to entice you into the scheme.
give you an advantage, like you came from a good family, you went to a good school, you were raised in a middle class or upper class household, you may still not become a multimillionaire. It is not that simple. In the real world, factors like the country you were born in, the family you were born into, the school you went to, how you look, how hard you work.
The fake yawn is killing me.
It's almost like he's just spouting off a bunch of stuff in order to, you know, make the video go longer than it should, really.
So true.
He's just spouting nonsense.
Padding the runtime, we call it. We call it padding the runtime.
How lucky you got. Matter. These things matter. In the fantasy world of MLM, anyone can do this. If I can do this, you can do this. You heard it 1,000 times before. You're poor, you're stupid, you don't have the knowledge. Even if you did have the knowledge, you wouldn't know how to apply it. I'm the only one that possesses this mystical capability to get rich. So buy my course or a ticket to my event. What should you do instead of MLM? Literally anything else. If someone tries to recruit you into joining an MLM.
Really? Anything else here? So instead of MLM, how about Bitcoin or cryptocurrency? Oh, wait a minute. People have lost money in that too.
James Jani did a really good video about how Bitcoin is like technically a Ponzi scheme as well in crypto. But yeah, I also wouldn't advise that. But you know what? If you were going to roll the dice on like stonks or crypto or literally going to the casino, I would still, I know for a fact that you still have a statistically better chance of succeeding in one of those things than you do MLM. So such a Hail Mary attempt to like whatchamacallit, but
so how about picking up a second job? Oh no,
Marco, you forgot to say literally any other scam.
I'm doing too much work and it's affecting my very first job, you know. Really? I mean, there's a lot of alternatives to MLM, and some of them are basically will take you right down the rabbit hole. You know, nowadays, people don't do MLM. What they do is cryptocurrency. And folks, that is the type of industry to where you will really lose your shirt. So obviously don't take this advice whatsoever. But, you know, this video is completely full of nonsense because he's spouting the same stuff that he always spouts.
So I'm continuously being right? I don't know. Cuts the speaker off in the middle of his main point to make a comment about how he's trying to pad the runtime by spewing nonsense. Sir, this is his live stream with no runtime scheduled, and you cut him off midpoint and says, Oh, how about Bitcoin crypto a second job instead of MLM? WTF, it's like telling a smoker, what else would I smoke? Heroin, weed? There are a lot of alternatives that are basically going to take you down the rabbit hole. OMG. Another comment how it's full of nonsense when the entire point has gone over your head since the first point. Jesus.
And they tell you that the buy-in price is only $100. It would truly, and I'm being serious.
Crypto DJ. Crypto and DJ. Marco. Marco, please, Marco. I have some problem with money, Marco. Okay, what do you want me to do about it? I can stay with you for 1 month. 1 month? What do you mean? I don't even know you. Please, Marco, if it was you, I would let you stay with me. I'm like, well, bitch, it ain't me. And you can say that now, you know, but I'm sure if we was actually in that situation, A, I would never be asking you, some random girl, to stay with you for a month. And B, we'll never know because I'm not in that situation. But Marco, I have problem with money. Sorry. I thought you were good. I think I have mental problem. Okay. All right. This was a real thing that happened to me, by the way, several months ago. Marco, what do you need in your life, Marco? What do you mean? We are not young, Marco. What do you mean we're not young? Do you ever think about to get married and have children with me, Marco? What? I don't even know you. I met you one time. I've talked to you for like maybe a total 20 minutes. But we are not young, Marco. Bitch, speak for yourself. At this time when I was hearing all this, I was just about to turn 28. This is in March. My birthday, March 15th. Write it down. I was just about to turn 28. This girl, 26, talking about, we are not young, Marco. We need to be. Why you don't write me? Huh? Why you don't write me one message every day? Like, listen, lady, I've got shit going on. I can't promise I'm gonna message you every day. What the? If I don't have some shit to. I go back to Kazakhstan now. Okay. This is a true story. I'm not even making this shit up. Why is she Mario? Yeah, she does. My impression does make her sound like Mario, doesn't it? Marco, I have some problem with money. How fucking funny would that be? Married to the bag. True. It's a me, Marco. How you gonna expose me like this? Wahoo! Yeah, that's a good point. I didn't realize it sounded so much like Mario.
About this, it would truly be a wiser economic.
Folks, and I've said this before to Marco. When you put in $100 to any type of network marketing business, or even for any business whatsoever, it takes a lot more money in order to actually establish and build the business. This is why a lot of people also fail at network marketing, because they think just that $100 is going to make them hundreds of thousands of dollars, and it just doesn't work like that, you know? I mean, when it comes to these kits, it's a foot in the door to get the education, but beyond that, you know, you're going to need to up the ducats in order to actually build and establish.
Up the ducats is one of them old head OG sayings. It's like when motherfuckers say, like, I'm getting long in the tooth. What are you talking about? Sev said, wait, did Vince just say a second job is stupid because it hurts your first job? But he said earlier a second job is how to deal with inflation and everyone has done it forever. Don't question it, Sev. Just go with it. Don't let that broke mindset stop you from hearing this wisdom, okay?
The business, along with more education as well.
You have to keep paying before you see a cent? Makes total sense. Sign me up, Vince.
Decision for you to go home and flush a $100 bill down the toilet than it would be to join that person's downline.
What's my hero saying? I don't even need to rebut this. I'll just read what my hero says. Another comment, how it's full of nonsense when the entire point has gone over your head. Yes.
Alice Shamshad donated 10 Canadian dollars. A little something to help you deal with Vince's nonsense. Keep being funny, bro.
Thank you, Ali. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Appreciate that. 1302 compares investing in a real business to paying an MLM starter fees. Wow, such smart, very amazing tip from the business guru, right?
Minimum wage workers who work part-time make more than people in MLM. Panhandlers make more than people in MLM. Sitting there,
the fake head roll
on your couch,
head shake,
doing absolutely nothing but exist.
Oh, that's a good one too. Let me screenshot this also. That's a good shot. Got it.
Making no money, but also not.
New emojis coming to the members. The members on YouTube, you know how you get access to like the special emojis in the chat. Like if you click the little emote thing here, I'm gonna do an example right now. Like there's a bunch in here. Like if you have the custom emojis, I'm gonna add a Vince one of him like this, or of him like, I haven't decided yet, but I'll add that to the list, and Discord too.
Not losing money. You would make more money than someone in an MLM. I believe that the success of MLM scammers who sell people lies and dreams is exacerbated by the fact that social media has convinced you that everyone is doing better than you. And I can tell you firsthand.
Peace out, Alexis. Appreciate you being here and holding up the cult. We love to see it.
Well, people do that anyway without MLM, you know. Whenever I go on Facebook, you know, a lot of my friends, they go post that they put up their locations that I'm at this fancy hotel, I'm in this fancy country, I'm at this particular city, I'm at this airport. People do that anyway. So, again, what is he talking about, you know?
Okay. And that is not true. I'm going to do a separate video talking about how pervasive this issue is and how easy it is to...
Oh, Lord, a second video on the same bullshit that you've just spouted on this first video. Because, quite frankly, I've heard nothing of substance other than the same stuff that he spouts over and 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 over again on his live streams.
Now who's padding the runtime? Wow. So okay. You're not hearing anything new except the same. Sorry that my message of, hey, here's how to not get scammed. Here's yet another layer of how MLM is a scam. Sorry that this isn't satisfying any actual good in the world. Point 9. You will make more money minimum wage / panhandling / literally sitting on a couch, statistically make more money than the average MLM employee. Next one. The point goes over your head again. You interpret the whole point as, wow, people flex anyway. Next point, literally says he's going to make a second video for people like you who can't comprehend these points. Next point, you put him down a second time by saying he's begging for money. Oh my God. You could say the same for every church, nonprofit, animal shelter, environmental NGO, education foundation, etc. What a weak and pathetic comment. I'm embarrassed for you. You don't understand, this guy makes free, unsponsored content and his audience voluntarily donates. He literally exchanges his time making awareness content for free. It's so simple. It's so funny to read somebody else explain it because, yeah, that is fucking true. Last point. People who flex their money are not necessarily good people. Making money from taking advantage of someone else is never going to be worth it. There's no amount of money you can make from scamming that's worth fucking anyone over. Okay, yeah, we're almost there.
Along with begging for money.
Fake a lavish lifestyle. But if you take away one thing from this video, let it be this. Even if someone can prove to you that they are making the kind of money that they tell you about, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is a person that you should aspire to be like. Financial success is just one kind.
Well, anyone that flashes around cash is a jackass. They're arrogant, you know, and stuff. So again, don't get the point of that, you know. I think people in this day and age in 2024, they're not fooled by someone whipping out a whole bunch of money, except in rap videos.
Kind of success. Having money doesn't guarantee that you have good experiences, good relationships, or a good quality of life overall. And if you're a person with a soul, you might not like the things you have to do to get the same amount of money that person has. Scammers make money. Criminals make money. People who commit the worst acts of evil on other humans make lots of money. And to me, having to knowingly and willingly hurt other people to make money is never going to be worth it. Joining a multi-level marketing company will require you to pay a terrible price. But being a good person who has a soul is priceless.
Bars. So well-spoken, such an eloquent young man, great genes. I know his father, good friend of mine.
So, someone that joins a network marketing company has no soul whatsoever?
I didn't say that.
I mean, literally speaking, this video was the biggest waste of 6 minutes and 47 seconds that I've ever had. And
such a waste that you had to watch it once, then watch it again with your camera on, record it, upload it, make a custom thumbnail for it, and release it.
Yet, even at the very bottom of his channel, donate, 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 Patreon, merchandise, Discord. Look, still has all of that,
Got
you know.
me.
Well, folks, after watching this video, I'm going to get myself an espresso coffee because I...
Espresso coffee. An espresso. Me in Starbucks. Hey, one espresso, please. I need it fast. Expressly.
I've never been so bored in my life.
Sabrina Carpenter, espresso.
In the meantime, be sure to like and subscribe to the Home Business King channel.
This guy's so funny. Marco's always begging for stuff, telling people to donate. Anyways, like and subscribe.
Or you can visit homebusinessking.com. And as always, peace and soul.
My brother. Is he not selling something? Okay, hold on. Let's see the last comment here from Shu. Biggest waste of your time you've ever had? I'll go get myself an espresso coffee. No, espresso. Because I've never been this bored in my life. My brother, through Christ, you literally sat there for 17 minutes with a closed negative mind and even made a last final pathetic comment for the third time. Now his free channel has links to help support the creator. Very, very low. What are your thoughts on OnlyFans employees? Are they beggars or prostitutes? You're one of the most ignorant, shallow YouTubers I've ever heard. I can't tell if this is satire or you're doing this on purpose or if there are actually people this thick on earth. Absolutely wild. Someone recruit this man to WFG or something. Wow. Bro, Shu, in the comments, you fucking bodied this guy. You annihilated to him. Honestly, it's embarrassing. But shout out to Vince for leaving the comment up. Maybe he hasn't seen it yet, but that's so sad. So sad. An espresso coffee. Also, does Vince not have links to like some shit that he's selling on his videos? Oh, here, 6 hours ago, he just, where have I been since the last video? Or where have I been? Where are the latest videos? Well, this Always Marco video was 1 month ago. So I guess it's about time for an update. Let's see. If I go to homebusinessking.com, look, he's selling shit too. What are you talking about? Phone.com, receive 20% off on base services for 3 months special. What the fuck? You're selling phone numbers? Use our GoDaddy link below to get a domain, professional email, and SSL certificate for just $2.99. Use our link below, so save on DIB marketing services. Oh my God.
Hey everyone, Home Business King here at homebusinessking.com. Before we begin, please be sure to smash that like button and subscribe.
Why, as a viewer, if I've never seen your channel before, why would I like before I've seen the video? Before it's provided any value to me?
And if you've already done that, thanks.
Where are you?
Well, folks, a lot of people have asked why I have not made any videos
Show yourself
on this channel. And I thought that I felt that it was my responsibility to give you guys an answer. The channel has been on hiatus for a number of reasons here. Number one, about a month ago, I decided to get back in shape and compete on the bodybuilding stage.
Hell yeah, congrats. That's not easy.
And in order for me to do that, it requires me to, train for at least 2 to 3 hours a day. So that, of course, takes up a great deal of my time here. In addition to that, I wanted to go ahead also and reconsider the general format of the channel itself. So what I'm going to be focusing more on going forward.
Focus on Always Marco videos, please, for the love of fuck.
Will be general business tips as well as home business tips as well.
No.
The reason being is, simply put, my channel was focused basically on home business. After all, it's called the homebusinessking.com. But on any type of business there's going to be a time to where you're going to have to venture outside. You got to get away from that basement there, in other words. So I want to make sure I'm providing information.
Get away from the basement. Wow.
For people who are still running their business at home, but have to go and...
Fun fact, I don't believe mobile homes have a basement, but I get his point.
Interact with people outside of that home. So there's going to be a more driven focus on that as well. Also, as far as reviewing other network marketing companies, I'm no longer going to do that. The reason being is because I'm also involved with a new network marketing company.
Oh, no.
Currently, I've trained about 20 different associates here.
Oh, I can't. I want to do a new debate with him, a new live stream with him to sell us all on his new MLM and why it's better than the rest.
I intend to bring in at least 30 more associates. So far, they are doing great. They're working hard, and I expect some great results here. I mean, so I'm quite pleased with that, and we'll continue on with things. But folks, I just wanted to give you guys an update as far as to what was happening. But stay tuned, folks. We got a lot of great things coming to this channel. And again, be sure to like and subscribe to the Home Business King channel. Also visit homebusinessking.com. And
this could have been a community post, bro. This has 20 views. You have 493 subscribers. You did not need to make a whole video for that. For why? Here, 4 days ago. Due to unexpected GOP obligations, there will be no midnight run tonight. Gotta beat Kamala? What? Oh, I didn't even see this one. New video. Always Marco is not always right. That's such a bad thumbnail. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh, Julie. Oh, he has a video about Julie. That could be good. Are you mad at the king or are you mad at yourself responding to a bully? Are you calling Julie Anderson a bully?
hey, everyone.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, everyone. And then proceeds to spew some bullshit. Oh, Benjamin was responding. Oh, this is old. Damn. I hate when people pick on Julie, bro. I hate it. I hate it. Okay. Let's see what y'all, let's see. You know? How do I close the chat window on YouTube? Like the, how do I close it? No, I want to close this. Here, I'm just going to refresh the page. Fuck it. Okay, let's 174 likes and 174 people watching. We have achieved perfect balance. We love to see it. We love it. Okay. That screenshot reminds me of the one link your friends would send you as a prank, and it was the big naked dude with his dong exposed. Yes. Yes. Vince does kind of look like that guy, doesn't he? He's a big guy. Big, strong guy. Wagwan specs. She's got to go get to her black job. So true. They claim financial freedom, but they work more hours recruiting than anyone else, and they make no money. So true. Vince mad because his friends post flex videos like, I'm... That's so fucking funny, Seb. Vince gets mad because his friends post flex videos like, I'm in this non-mobile home. As I was reading it, I fucking... You got me, bro. Yeah. For those of you who don't know the lore, Vince, the home business king, lives in a mobile home. I'm not like poverty shaming him. I'm just pointing out the incongruency in the fact that he claims to be like this successful entrepreneur who has a whole channel dedicated to business and talking about how my videos are nonsense. Meanwhile, he's pushing a scam. And if you go watch my debate with him, you'll see how it's like a multi-generational thing in his family being involved in pyramid schemes. And, you know, it's culminated in him living in a mobile home, you know. I mean, at least he has a roof over his head, but peace out, Susie. He heard you, but he didn't listen. So true. Good night. Vince going off. About time someone finally told Marco off. So true. Oh Lord, he's going to make another video over and over and over and over. Vince, I mean, Sev, that's so funny, bro. I can say not at gunpoint when I don't know. Blinks once. One thing I can agree with. Wow, Flex is just lame. What up, Daryl? Wait till he finds out Marco is a rapper. I'm gonna get his ass on his diss track. Having never had cash to flash, Vince can only assume it's arrogance. True. Strawman after strawman, kind of impressive. Espresso coffee, please. That's that's that Vince espresso. So funny, Grace. Grace be coming in here with the funny comments too. Don't be sleeping on Grace now. Grace handles business in these comments. That's that Vince espresso. Espresso coffee, please. Choo choo with the train emojis. Espresso King. Mobile home business king. He has donos, so I don't fuck with him. But anyways, go to my website. Home out of business king. 3 likes. Marco can be a whole 25% of likes here. A lot of people. All 3 of them. Marco, if you don't like his video before you see it, you won't like it ever. He's got to get the like early. True. That's true. I'm 49 years old, says Bad Dog Sports. Maintain 7% body fat, and I'm not good enough shape to step on stage. Well, who knows? Maybe he's doing like the most crazy fat burner and like muscle growth hormone steroid stack you've ever seen in your life, bro. Maybe he's just like maybe he's on the Hugh Jackman, Henry Cavill, Dwayne Johnson stack. Over and over. I should use that. That should be a soundbite. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my downline? If you're a mobile home owner, you're a boss. But if you're talking about generational wealth and you're a scammer, I'm gonna make fun of your lying ass living in a mobile home. Is his mobile home a double wide? Is the real question. Home business king here. Can I get my usual espresso coffee? Chicken broccoli rice stack. Okay. Wow. Fuck. This was fun. All right. I gotta go. I actually, I'm sure Vince won't believe me because he's the pro bodybuilder here, and I'm not, which I admit. But I gotta go get to the gym now so I can get some more of this fucking nonsense going on in my arms. This right here is actually a stretch mark, which I'm very proud of. That's a stretch mark. That's a bruise. And the rest are bruises and scratches. And on that arm, too. Also, my elbows are actually looking okay today. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So successful. We did a successful stream, and the numbers were so big. How many is it? I think it'll be... They tell me it's about 60 million people watching. Billions and billions of people watching, and... I'm sure in the coming weeks and months, probably 2 weeks, it'll be 1 billion people, maybe more. Great stream, frankly. Don't be disrespectful. It's certainly a double wide. So true. Alex FPV, nasty guy, real nasty guy. Nasty piece of work. Grace, genetically predisposed to low body fat and joining MLMs. Some of us got it, and some of us don't. All right, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Oh, yeah. We're going to keep the catching up. I have a stream I'm going to do soon about Logan Paul and CoffeeZilla's lawsuit. I have a stream that I'm going to do, a Zoom call stream with a former Amway rep who emailed me telling me they have many stories. And I often get emails like this where people are like, hey, man, I've been in this company, I've been in Amway, whatever, and I'd like to share my story. If you ever want me on your stream, let me know, and I'll be happy to share the story. So we're going to do that. And, yeah. Thank you, all the mods, all the members. Bad Dog. He's a bad dog. Danielle Watson. Alex FPV. Jared. Jonathan says, make me a mod, Marco. Okay, Jonathan, I got you. Jonathan, you might have to drop a bag. The members and the mods on this channel, Jonathan, some of them have done horrible things, like objectively horrible things for that status. They have killed people and animals. There have been sacrifices. There's the blood oath ceremony that they had to do, which only happens once every summer solstice. Only when there's a blood moon out can you do it, and you cut your hand open and let the blood flow, and then you shake hands with another, and there's a small goat involved, and there's many things that people have to do. Jonathan says, I'll take you out for dinner. All right, sold. Jonathan, it's not every day that we crown someone as a moderator on this channel. But Jonathan has become a moderator. Go to Jonathan's channel and you'll see he's a big, strong guy. You'll see why I can't say no. Okay. Shishi, yes, thank you. Thank you. All right. My life has been made. All right, we're good, y'all. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Peace. Peace out. Lord writers, write this down. Join the Discord. Link is in the description. Join to get scammed by me. All right, peace.